The sun is shining, so we're going to Andorra. We're going to Andorra.
If we make it up the mountain.
We may be going to Andorra. We may be going to Andorra.
New country for Millie, country number 25.
New country for us.
Oh yeah. Andorra.
Andorra, Andorra. We're going to Andorra.
Welcome to our channel. We're Andre and Lisa. Over the past 20 years, we have traveled together to more than 50 countries. 5 years ago, we set off on a long-term sabbatical and have been fully nomadic ever since. For the past 2 years, we have been traveling Europe full-time with our motorhome. This year, our route took us from Italy via the Western Balkans to Denmark for summer. Now, we're making our way south towards Morocco for the winter. So hit that subscribe button to join our adventure.
Okay, stop, don't drive to the edge.
I think we're going to need more jackets.
I think I might need more clothes.
Welcome to Andorra.
Woohoo!
New
Welcome to
country.
Andorra!
Millie made it up the hill. Whether we're going to make it down, I don't know. Years ago, we looked at, let's go to the 20 smallest countries in the world, and Andorra just barely, I think, makes that list. But finally, we made it here. It's always one of those places you sort of have to consciously put an effort of going through, but we have to cross the Pyrenees somehow. Landlocked country, locked in the Pyrenees mountain between Spain and France, Principality of Andorra. It's a duty-free haven. Everybody comes here for cheap cigarettes, alcohol, and fuel.
And skiing and hiking, but we're not that into skiing or hiking.
It's not season yet, so two things you have to remember is cell phone data doesn't roam here, so big problem. We don't have any data, so it's interesting. Very expensive to roam. And from the 1st of November, you need 4-season tires or snow chains. As you can see,
The first snow has fallen.
it's getting icy. You go, oh, careful. Look at you. Crazy person.
Snowbirds on. I'm in the snow.
All right.
Definitely have to put more clothes on before we go on our hike.
It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. We're going to fix some breakfast. I think we're in what feels like Spain. Very traditional roasted tomatoes, toast.
The tomatoes have to go on the toast.
And French cheese. Le Blanc.
The perfect combination of a French-Spanish breakfast. And we're just musing about my socks.
I can't see that lady clutching a baguette. Quickly, where'd you get it?
Grab a baguette!
She must be from France.
We're musing about my socks, which climbed Kilimanjaro in 2009.
15 years ago almost.
15 years ago I got these socks.
It almost feels like Kilimanjaro. And this is the fridge. And this is outside. Okay, let's have some breakfast and we're gonna walk in this ice. Can I wait here?
I confirm it's much colder than inside the fridge. Oh my god.
Now we are probably at about 2,500 meters. Should we walk up and go to that little house first?
Yes.
And maybe we'll change our minds.
We're not changing our minds.
Millie. Oh, Millie got a few friends. About a week ago I was standing in Decathlon and trying on some hiking pants. And I couldn't decide between the ones rated for 0 degrees or the ones for minus 18 degrees. I was sweating so much trying them on.
Yes, because Decathlon, you shouldn't make your shop so hot if you're trying to sell winter gear.
So I just left. I need those minus 18 degree pants. We just have no idea what cold weather's like.
And especially if the sun's shining, we just expect it to be warm if the sun's shining.
And let me just say, it's 2,500 meters, so you actually do feel the altitude just a little bit.
Yeah.
If you're like us, used to
Sea level.
If you continue now for about 30 kilometers to Andorra la Vella, you do drop down about 1,000 meters.
The funny thing is that we were very close going to sleep at this viewpoint, and it was only in the last minute that we realized how high it is and how much colder it was going to be.
10 minutes in, situation report. I can't talk anymore because my face is frozen solid. If you see icicles hanging out my nose, a la Dumb and Dumber style.
Oh, I'm so happy that there's actually snow here. It just makes it so much more magical. And for people who live with snow, you just don't get it. Like, snow is incredible. Snow is from a fairy tale.
I don't get it either. Horrible. Don't like it. Oh, we have to go down here somewhere. Ooh.
Oh, geez. Yeah, but this is not... I don't know about this.
This is what happens if Lisa takes us mountaineering. She gets lost in 5 minutes.
This is not very stable ground.
She's not very good at this. Come to Andorra, she said. Not sure what's happening.
See, somehow I thought we were going to appear at the top of that.
Okay, let's just sort
go
up
to
the
the
slope a bit, because
Yes.
we're definitely not going to make it down there.
No.
If you really want to see snow, we might have to go higher.
Okay.
Now you can see the Grand Valira Resorts layout. It is massive. Check out the slopes. Holy moly. Now, pretty good value to come to Andorra for skiing. If you can figure out your accommodation, then you can get really well priced ski passes. It's also very popular. Look at Fox. Lisa. Oh, he disappeared too. The funny thing is suddenly it's dead quiet. There's no noise whatsoever. It's absolutely quiet. Listen to this. Here's Lisa's shoes. Crunching.
Luckily, my boots came with a little bit of bravery. I really feel like a mountaineer.
Okay, it makes me nervous. I don't get nervous very easily. Look at a big bird over there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah, but that one is enormous.
Oh, wow. Oh, brother.
Hello.
Oof. Oh, well, the good news is, oh wow, it's 5 degrees outside now.
Told you it's colder.
Time to go. So the one problem we have with Andorra is that there's actually very little parking place. Firstly, very little free parking place, and secondly, very few places you can park with a motorhome. So this is one of the few places you can actually overnight in Andorra with your motorhome for free. Obviously, there's nothing here.
I mean, we would have liked to have gone and seen some of the other little towns, but it's
There's
just
no way
not
to
possible to park with a motorhome.
So we're heading past Andorra la Vella, which is the capital, which we plan on visiting
Maybe tomorrow.
with a bus, because that's the easiest. And there's a little shopping center called River.
So we're just going to drive the 36 kilometers pretty much from this side of Andorra all the way to the other side.
And there's free motorhome stops. They actually got serviced stops. It's like a parking lot, so it's not going to be gloriously scenic.
Now
but
we have seen some pictures of it and it's been packed. So fingers crossed we are going to get a place there.
doesn't matter. One of the things we know is that this center is actually also fairly decently priced, so we're going to go have a look around.
Is cheaper in Andorra than most places. We're filling up here now for 1446. To the circle, straight down.
Turn right.
Yeah, we don't know what to expect, but we parked. Not the most idealistic nature spot, but it's practical and
In a place like this, you take what you can get.
So we're only 2.5 kilometers from the Spanish border on the other side. And if all goes according to plan, we will try and make our way into
Andorra la Vella
Vella tomorrow morning. We're going to pop into this shop. But you never know, maybe there's something interesting. So there's actually the longer bays available here, but someone parked across it. The problem in a place like this is Lisa looks at everything she's not supposed to be looking at.
I like to look.
Yeah, the problem is this shop is actually so full, it'll keep you busy for a long time. It's a lot of stuff. Let's see if we can find a mouse.
Okay, I found us something for the camper. You can either get a cute little dog or a sheep.
No, I thought you liked
They
cats.
don't have any cats.
Okay, we left without buying anything. To be honest, not everything is super cheap. Liquor and cigarettes, yes, definitely. Ooh, definitely a few more campers here. Now you can choose. Do you want to move to the long spot or you want to stay in the chaos?
I think over there.
chaos zone.
Stay with the peeps.
Right. So we're going to make ourselves comfortable for the evening. Good night.
The next day.
Good morning. Are you freezing? Okay, that was not church
What I can
bells.
say is it's warmer inside our fridge at the moment than it is right here. I think there's buses running from here. We're not quite sure of the schedule. We know it's a ring, like a loop. Okay, Money.
Emily,
See
be
you soon.
safe.
Yeah, it's cold, eh?
So cold.
Sun up there. How do people live in here?
It is 5 degrees. 4 degrees. 5 degrees was the fridge.
Our schedule is a slightly destroyed version, but we want L1. So today is public holiday. No, we don't even know what impact that has.
It's funny how sometimes you just get this feeling that it feels a bit dead. It doesn't feel like this is going to happen. Hola, Andorra la Vella? No. Gracias.
Okay, we got the wrong place.
Okay, success. Friendly bus driver again. We're going to the center of Andorra la Vella. We got tickets, $1.90 per person for a trip. Not too bad. Right. Cool. Whoa, we're right at the church.
In many ways, Andorra can come across as just a glorified shopping center, but actually, if you take the time to go to the historic center, some of the buildings and streets are actually quite appealing.
Gracias.
Wow.
¿Dónde está esto?
Se llama coca de vidre.
Coca de vidre.
De vidre. Al comer es crack, es duro.
Okay, gracias. It's going to break. It's very crispy.
Okay,
So
okay,
it's got
it's
sugar,
hard.
but it's crystallized sugar.
But we don't actually know the place. We literally just walked into the first little coffee shop, bakery vibe, right next to the church here. Because this is crying for coffee, and of course,
You can't have coffee without something sweet.
should we dedicate this one to Thomas B?
I think this is definitely for Thomas B.
He bought us some pastries.
And this one, I asked her for what is the most traditional, typical pastry here, and she said this one.
If you like to support our very bad pastry habits, follow a link in the description and buy some pastries.
Well, you see, this is wonderful because we have no idea what this one costs. We just said we're coming in here, we're going to get something. Thanks, Thomas B.
Oh my, crispy.
Crispy biscuit-like. Not too sweet, very nice texture. And nuts, I really like this.
You know what this is?
Well, it's a cream-like thing. That's also the typical one. You get plain chocolate ones and a third type. It's
Oh, wow.
almost like an eclair.
Oh, it looks delicious.
Okay, that is a really light profiterole. Wow. Full of cream, thin layer of chocolate, thin layer of pastry. Cheers. So that was $6.50 for both coffees and both pastries.
Not bad, eh?
Definitely recommend this place.
Forn de Cafeteria is right next to the church.
Right next to the church, great setting and friendly service.
Points of interest. Can point out the point of interest, bud.
This Casa de la Valle is
There's some
also...
cool spots you can.
And we're going to go this way towards the Bridge of Paris too.
All right. Hey, just in time for the church. A portion of the original Romanesque temple is preserved still in the building. The rest of the building has been reformed and enlarged several times. The most important reform was made in the 20th century. These slate buildings are interesting, eh? Wow. We're just stumbling around. Hey, is someone above you? It's the constant battle between me and Lisa. I said,
Stop standing in front of my photos.
yeah, that's what I get. Stop standing in front of my photos. I'm like, what about all the other people? Why'd you tell them they must move?
The other people obey me much better. without having to talk to them.
Carrer de Laval.
Okay, let's go see what this museum is. And there's a viewpoint, and there's loads of these statues everywhere.
Yeah. It's the Consul General of the Principality of Andorra. Yo, look how cool this is. Beautiful.
This is it. This is Casa
This thing behind
de
us.
Laval, I think. There's supposedly like guided tours or something every half an hour.
That was not public holiday.
Maybe. There's no one here. It's much more pleasant to walk around Andorra la Vella than it is to drive this main road. That's all I can see.
Look at this.
Oh, no.
Let's go down there. That's cool.
Whoa.
There's a bit of construction vibes. And this is as good as the sun's going to get today, I reckon.
Oh no, are you serious?
Oh. Close for festivals. Sorry for the inconvenience. Come back tomorrow.
No, yeah, any day.
Anyway, day with today. So in any case, it's not open every day. So if you want to come to Casa
De Laval.
de Laval, keep that in mind. Right, sightseeing is a little bit underwhelming,
I think we've seen everything there is to see.
pretty much. So let's go down to the main square
Okay.
and we'll cruise around here.
I want to still go along the river. There's a nice walkway along the river there. See?
Well, we found the main shopping drag.
Look at all those shops. Maybe we should go look there for down jackets.
Yeah. I'm not looking for down jackets, I'm going where it's warmer. Let's go to where it's warmer. The challenge here is that because we don't have internet access, you have to do your homework beforehand. And I believe that these shops actually count on the fact that you can't double check pricing. You don't really know what stuff costs unless you really know what stuff costs. I bought a mouse, I know what I'm supposed to pay for it, so, but that's not the point. The point is, it costs the same. We're still looking for something very elusive, but it's quite hard to find. But we're strolling down the shopping street, we're getting a little bit vibier.
Oh, is it my imagination or is it 1 degree warmer?
Your imagination.
Oh my god, this is a shopping district. Oh my word, look at this place.
It's all a little bit strange, you know, it literally feels like you're walking inside a shopping mall. Open air shopping mall. Everybody here is just here to shop because they're not here to ski today. And Christmas is definitely in the air, which is cool.
Oh yes. We weren't able to find any of the food that we actually
No.
wanted to find here. That
No.
seems a bit more challenging. I'm still very happy that we came to see Andorra.
Making our way back towards the old town. Try and catch a bus back to the river center. Still gotta buy some duty-free alcohol.
Yes.
And then we're gonna hit the road and get out of here.
The rain is arriving in Andorra this evening, so we've got to get out. We've got to get across the Pyrenees and find ourselves a little spot in Spain to wait out the rain. We found our bus stop.
Where's the bottom?
It's down there. And we're up here.
Well, the only way we're gonna know is if we go check the number there.
Un hombre le cuesta más que una mujer.
See, he says a man needs a woman.
Si es buena persona, guárdalo. Porque como él no lo encontrarás.
If you found the right person, you must look after them because you won't find another one.
Okay, well, we didn't walk away from river empty-handed.
No, of course, we had to come spend something here.
Yeah, we got 2 bottles of whiskey. Yay! And a mouse.
Whiskey.
3 bottles of whiskey and a mouse. Okay, we're going to head back to the van, pack it up, try and get out of here before the storms hit, another hour or so before sunset, eh?
And we're gonna get to España.
So we'll see you on the road.
Fins abintot. Hasta pronto. See you soon. I don't know, Andorra.
I don't know, Andorra.
We might not be back.
It's
If we learn to ski, we'll come back.
maybe that's the thing, it's like a seasonal thing that it's just too, I don't know, weird. I'm glad we came through, eh?
Very glad we came. I think Andorra has got some incredible natural beauty. If you're coming out for the shopping alone, I'm not convinced it's worthwhile. I think Amazon does as good a job.
I agree with you. Stop. Go. So we're going to take the nothing to declare. We're still going to go through customs. So we are in
But
Spain.
we're in Spain. We're in Spain.
From
From there.
Hola.
Passport?
Francés? Italiano. Sì.
Buongiorno, ¿no?
Sí, gracias.
¿Han comprado compras de shopping de tabaco, alcohol?
No tobacco,
Alcohol,
but alcohol.
3 botellas.
Whisky,
Tres botellas.
alcohol, ¿cuánto?
3.
Tres.
Tres.
¿Perfume?
No.
No.
Ok.
Meglio di lui.
Grazie. Hasta luego.
Bom dia.
Ciao.
Adios. He's gonna just get close enough to sniff whether
Smells,
you
yeah,
actually are
smells
smokers,
alcohol.
whether you smoked a bottle of rakia.
No joke.
España. You have to come on the side, okay, but I gotta get my name. We're gonna be categoria 2, are we?
No idea. Bom dia.
Bom dia.
Gracias.
Off we go. Now this is quite a long tunnel. Are they gonna tell us how long it is? Yes. No.
Yes, 5,000 meters.
Whoa, 5 kilometer long
5,000
tunnel.
meter,
All
so
right,
that's
I
why we
guess
paid
that's
for
worth
it.
it. Getting quite close to.
Dancing.
We're getting.
What you got
It's
in
like a
there?
dog that constantly barks. Okay, go sing for us.
And never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips.
Beautiful, baby. We're almost where we aiming for, which we don't know where it is.
Here this
We're
way.
going this way. And that's quite an intense drive. Rather
Up and down,
spectacular, the
down,
road.
down.
Turn left, then slight right.
Oh wow, look at that. We're definitely gonna be able to come to this.
Let's see, baby.
Let's see. And there's a whole section on that side. Oh, it looks like a very nice little spot here in Gironella. It's a new area that they've created. And today is a public holiday and school holidays. So there's quite a few vans and campers and motorhomes. We got a nice spot for Millie right over there with a view of the sunset. And everything here is free. There's servicing, there's bins, and then there's even paid electricity too. So if you want to, you can pay and plug in for electricity there. And if not, everything else is free. Beautiful sunset views. We made it in time for sunset.
We're back in Spain. Very happy to be back. It's about 10 degrees warmer already, and that's really why we made this push today to get out of the Pyrenees. Although we would have loved to spend more time there. Andorra was really just a via point for us, but it was interesting to go through there. Do we recommend going to Andorra?
If you're passing through, definitely take a look. And if you're going there for hiking, I think the scenery is spectacular to be able to go and hike there.
Probably best in spring. Autumn colors are actually very dry at the moment, but certain parts of the mountains can be really pretty. Anyway, we're going to end this video here. We're back in Spain, so from here we don't have a fixed route or itinerary. We're going to figure that out in the next couple of days, but hopefully you enjoyed our last little bit, and hopefully you consider subscribing, smash that like button.
Spain is a place we always end up spending a lot of time in, so any suggestions for anywhere in Spain, more than
In fact,
welcome.
we'll probably hang around the Spain-Portugal area, including, probably until at least March, I would
April,
guess.
maybe.
Of which we will go to Morocco for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, maybe longer. So if you have any suggestions, yes, of course, please. We would love that. And we'll see you in the next video, hey?
Thanks for watching.
Hasta luego!
Yay, hasta luego!